Relax everything. And let's do it one more time. Inhale. And then exhale, draw in. Real slow, Jen. I want you to go as slow as you can with that inhale, exhale, okay?
We'll do it over then.
Yep. Big slow inhale. And is that your exhale? Very good. Okay, great. So we're measuring how well you can draw that, what we call the transverse abdominis, in to support that back. You did a really good job, okay?
Okay.
No cigar yet, but all right.
Okay, now we're going to go ahead and flip over onto the back. I'll take that right out of there for you.
This is more fun.
This is good stuff, isn't it?
Oh, my.
Getting some good information. Okay, now what we're going to do with this one is I'm going to have you slowly walk your feet upward towards your hips, okay? Thank you. Good. Now, let's go ahead and just let me slide my hand right in your lower back there. Okay? Now what I want you to do is flatten out your lower back right under my hand. You feel that pressure you're holding there?
Yeah.
Good. Let's take the knees up. Now I want you to get pressure again. We lost it a little bit. Okay, now the goal is to hold that pressure there. You feel that pressure on my hand?
Yep.
Your goal is to hold that, and I want you to slowly take one foot down, tap the heel on the ground, and then come back up. Perfect. Up, and then slowly switch the other leg, and try and hold that pressure there, Jenna.
Leg was tired.
Good. And again, left foot. Okay, how about the right foot one more time?
I'm ready.
Done. Very nice. We'll bring these down slow. Okay, right to the ground. Okay, very good. So we're testing the abdominal strength. Did you feel those working?
I'm not sure.
A little bit maybe? Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, now we're going to do one more test. This time we're going to take the legs straight. Okay? Well, we're going to pull them up just to where we had them, Jeff.
Oh,
And then I want you to go straight with the legs.
straight up or
Yeah, go ahead and straighten those legs out. Okay. Now I want you to go super slow, and we're going to lower both legs to the ground, and you've got to keep pressure on my hand, okay? Okay, slowly, slowly. No, a little quick there. I'm going to let go when you're going slow. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Good. Hold my hand. Hold that pressure on my hand. And done. Right there, okay? So I'm measuring the angle here, and then I'm going to go ahead and let you bend the knees. Drop them down nice and slow. Beautiful. Okay, great. So there's our core strength tests. Now we're going to go ahead and do a couple flexibility tests, okay?
Okay.
The first one we're going to do is a little rotation test to check your thoracic mobility. So when we say thoracic, we're looking at your mid-back. Okay? So I'm going to slide right over here. I'm going to have you make a big T with your arms, okay? Just like that. Yeah, just a big T there.
Okay.
Now let's take this right leg nice and straight, down to the ground, okay? Now we're going to pull this one up, and we're going to slowly come down with the leg. We're going to go all the way to the ground with the knee. So I want you to go ahead and let your torso come up. Go ahead and let that come up.
May the arm come up too?
The arm comes up, that's fine. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of anchor your hip here, and then I want to just check and see how far your shoulder is off the ground, okay? Okay, perfect. And then we'll just go ahead and do the left one. We'll rotate to the right now.
Hey, I have a new old bike.
Is this what I'm supposed to do?
Yep.
I got a friend's bike.
Okay. Does that feel tighter than the other side?
Not really.
No? Okay. Looks like you're a little further off the ground on this side. So we,
Push it back.
well, we don't want to push it because we're measuring where you normally go. So that's what we call an asymmetry. That means one side is a little bit tighter. Now that can affect your movement, so we're going to go ahead and stretch that out when we start doing your program, okay?
Excellent.
Awesome. Now, what I want to do while we have you down here, when you talked about your, when we did your needs assessment, we were looking at your breathing. You said you were a little bit concerned about your breathing. You wanted to make sure you were doing that right. So I'm going to assess your breathing patterns right now, okay? Let's bend those knees. Good. Stay nice and relaxed there. And what I want you to do is just take 3 slow inhale, exhales, okay? Excuse me, okay? And then go as slow as you can with those inhale, exhales, okay? So go ahead and go slow right through the nose. And then a nice slow exhale. Good, and then again. Good, and then exhale. And let's inhale again. Okay, great. So what we're doing is we're looking to see if you're getting good diaphragm movement as opposed to lifting the rib cage, okay? Now you had a little too much rib cage movement there. I want you to try and breathe through your belly. Go ahead and inhale, belly up. That's a little bit better. And then exhale, let that come down. Let's do that one more time. Try and keep this down and let that belly come up. There we go. So we're going to be working on that when we start training, kind of teaching you how to breathe through that diaphragm a little more effectively, okay? Because if you overuse these muscles here, they can get tight and they'll pull your head forward. And we saw that you had a little bit of forward head posture, so your breathing can affect where your head is posturally, because it's all connected, okay? Now we're going to go ahead and move into the other room. So take your time. Let's come on up off the ground. What I'm going to have you do is just go ahead and go to kneeling there. So we'll flip over and go right to the knees. Now when we're coming up, we want to put the leg out, weight in the heel.
Good idea.
Yep, we'll put it way out in front of you. Good, now support yourself, upright with the torso. There we go. Feet underneath you. Beautiful. Beautiful. You ready for a little cup of water before we keep going? Yeah, let's get some water.
That was
One of the things that we're going to talk about is the more you exercise, the more we have to hydrate.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that was okay. Now stay on the outside of that foot.
Woo, pounding it.
Yes.
All right.
Only had 2 left glasses.
When you put your weight on the outside of the foot, your
And I
knee will
warmed up.
track over that toe.
Beautiful.
You will go
So let's come on in here, okay?
That's exactly what we want to do, Ellen.
Hi, glad to see you here.
Ah,
What happened to our Beatles radio?
glad to see you too.
for a second.
How you doing?
So we're going to start
Very
right
well.
over here,
Watch
Jenna.
this, see if you can do it.
Jenna?
What I'm doing.
Oh, good for you.
Aren't I good? You see, she's
for
always
you.
been good for me.
Good for you.
That's impressive, huh?
Oh, that's very
Uh-huh.
Better with
Oh.
We're trying to do without touching.
Here we go, Jenna. Okay? So, we're going to do a test on the front of the bench here, okay? What I'm going to have you do is sit right on the very edge,
That's the way I want.
and then we're going to lay back, okay? Now I'm going to have to scooch you right to the very edge of the bench, okay? Thank you. Now we'll lay back, and I'm going to pull those knees up, okay?
Stay up. Stay up.
Now I'm going to measure the spot where your back flattens out, so let the legs relax.
Almost.
What do you mean? Almost. You did.
No, there was a little bit.
So about right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have you hold your right leg right in that position, okay? Now I'm going to let this one come down slowly.
Okay.
And I'm just going to kind of measure where your hip lies at that angle there, okay? Very good.